since I learned what happens after we die. I wish I had never been born at all. I'm sure a few weirdos lived out some sick fantasy. But when you're faced with an eternity of nothingness, earthly pleasures seem so small in comparison. Billionaires and those with political power secured themselves machines that could keep them in a somewhat comfortable state after death indefinitely. But these machines take immense power and oversight to keep running 24/7. It's hard to convince someone to spend what little time they have left making sure some dead-rich asshole is comfortable. So when their money runs out, or people just get bored, the machines are abandoned, and they're thrust into nothingness just like the rest of us. Recently, there's been an entire ban on having kids. Everyone had to be castrated. It sounded unthinkable at the time, and people fought back, and blood was shed, but it's pretty well accepted now. It was the most humane thing we could have done knowing what we know. No one deserves to be brought into a world you can't escape from. When the youngest generation alive today dies off, there will be no humans left on Earth. The irony is that I spent most of my life being staunchly pro-life. I used to think a child's death was the worst thing that could happen. It turns out they were the lucky ones. They were the ones who got out in time. I try to appreciate what time I have left. But how could I when I know what terrible fate will befall each and every one of us? I tripled my medication dosage, but nothing keeps the waves of panic at bay fully. And there's no way to administer medication once the body is gone anyway. I try to take solace in the fact that I'm not alone in this. Every single one of us has to go through it, right? It's humanity's cross to bear, so to speak. But I know in my heart that there is no solace in suffering together. My mom used to tell me a story when I was young. She said that the greatest decision she ever made was when she left that abortion clinic and had a change of heart at the last second. She used to say I was the only thing she didn't regret in life. I'm glad she died before this study came out. I'm not sure she could have lived with herself, but for what it's worth, I forgive her still. I wonder if there's a parallel universe out there where she went through with it. I wish I wasn't born in that universe instead.